Daisy was the strangest inmate in the prison, while others relaxed. She worked out relentlessly, even in torrential rain. She ran 20 kilometers daily. She even exercised her arms while cooking. This wasn't discipline, it was a decade-long rehearsal for revenge. 6 years ago, during a seaside vacation with her husband, he vanished mysteriously. Only bloodstains and a dagger remained at the scene. She became the sole suspect, while the beneficiary was her high-value life insurance policy. Her husband's distress call recording. All evidence pointed to her. Daisy was thus sent to prison. She entrusted her young son to her best friend, providing her with child support. Unexpectedly, her friend vanished with the child shortly after. Daisy struggled to reconnect with her. During their call, she urgently asked why her friend vanished, but her friend seemed at a loss for words. Daisy then demanded to speak with her son. The boy suddenly cried out, "Daddy!" It turned out Daisy's husband wasn't dead. He immediately hung up the phone. In that instant, Daisy understood everything. This entire affair was a conspiracy between her husband and her friend. Not only did they fraudulently collect the insurance money, but also take in her only son, leaving her to bear the blame. During a work assignment, a fellow inmate who had once been a lawyer told her about the double jeopardy rule. No one can be tried twice for the same crime. This meant, if she killed her husband again after release, she wouldn't face legal consequences. Daisy had an epiphany. From that day on, she began training relentlessly, while actively participating in prison labor, volunteering for every dirty and difficult task, all to exact revenge on her husband after release. 10 years passed. Daisy earned a parole opportunity. Through her exemplary conduct, her primary mission now was to uncover her husband's whereabouts. She went to the school where her best friend once worked, but the principal refused to provide any information. That night, Daisy sneaked into the school archives to search for her friend's records, but just as she retrieved the documents, a patrolling officer discovered her, having committed a crime during her parole. The police intended to return her to prison. Daisy insisted she was innocent, but the officers refused to believe her. Every prisoner claims innocence. On the way back to prison, a single oversight changed her fate. The officer handcuffed her to the car, but left the keys in the ignition. Freedom was within reach. A decade she'd waited for. This time, would the law become the perfect accomplice to her vengeance?